of people go by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I ever knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yes. And I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. Oh
Shine
yeah.
for people where they pass your front. I mean, you can't shine for. All of us, they work together. They hire me. They request for Gimba. I don't go use
Welcome to
them.
this beautiful ball for the Taramandula. Egba land, the Alake of Egba's 18. And once men say, only fools rushing, but I can't help it, falling in love with you, and take my hands, take my whole life to
Hi, my name is Ademisola Ainla. I would like to wish the KBSC happy birthday, long life and prosperity. I've known him for years. He's a very nice person and a very spiritual person. Happy birthday once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please can we rise for the national.
Arise, compare throughout Nigerians go obey to serve our fathers land with love and strength and faith. The labor for heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. Oh God of creation, direct our noble paths, guide our readers right, help youth the truth to know. In love and honesty to grow and live in just and truth. Great plenty heights attain to build a nation where peace and justice shall
We are here to celebrate with our Alake of Egba land. And he gave us the invitation. We are very happy to see him. We couldn't go to Abiodun yesterday, but we said we will be here today to celebrate with him and enjoy the company of others. He's very close to me, he's very close to the family, and we are very close. So therefore, we are very happy that he made it to 80. And we thank God for his life. We pray that we will spend more healthy years ahead. 90, 100, 110, 120, and so on, and so on, and so forth, in good health. Praise the Lord. Thank you.
Kábíyèsí ọmọ ẹfúnmi kèrèwú dídí alábàjásẹ̀kí ọmọ lẹ́kẹ̀lẹ́kẹ̀ ilé ìyá rẹ̀ àṣepọ̀ ń dọ́kọ̀ arìnrìnàjò lẹ́sẹ̀ ìyá rẹ̀ kò dọ́kọ̀ rí ìṣe rẹ̀ ní kábíyèsí ọmọ lóore ọmọ mọ́táyọ̀ ọba gbádẹ́bọ̀ ooo kèrèwú dídí alábàjásẹ̀kí ọmọ òkùnkẹ́lù ọba adélé tètè kábíyèsí ẹ̀kú ọdún ẹ̀kú ìyèdú ọgọ́rin ọdún lókè ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́ ọmọ lékè ilé ìyá rẹ̀ kábíyèsí ọmọ níta ìjòkó àfẹ̀wúwẹ́rẹ́ rẹ̀ mọ yàrá dára nídìí àtẹ kíkà bímọ púpọ̀ ó bọ́gọ́jọ lọ́mọ ẹ̀rú kárí ọmọ rẹ̀ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan kábíyèsí ìtòkò eréjì ọjà ọmọ àfilé gbogbo ọmọ àlù gbẹdẹgbẹdẹgbẹdẹgbẹdẹgbẹdẹgbẹdẹ bọ́tẹ̀jà ogun kò máa jà dáadáa kó jà ní ètòkù àtúbọ̀ ọmọ àkókò ẹ̀kú wọn lọ kábíyèsí ìtòkù eréjì ọjà ẹ̀kú èrò ọdún ẹ̀kú ìyèdú Aláké ọba adédọ̀tún àrùn gbádẹ́bọ̀ ooo ará mọ́ ìmọ̀ ìlẹ́sẹ̀ akòlára àjèjì ẹni mò ń kòkó ẹni mò ń kò mọ́ kábíyèsí ẹ̀kú ẹ̀dú ẹ̀kú ìyèdú ará ìjẹun ọmọ olójúgbé ọmọ mámú.
We come to celebrate the birthday of Alake of Egba land. He's a very close friend of family, and his wife is my friend. And I wish him the best of the luck in life. Happy birthday. Okay.
Thank God he has good health, and we wish him the very, very, very best. Many years in service of his people.
Obviously, Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ rẹ̀ àjẹkẹ̀ pẹ́ láyé gbogbo wa tó mọ̀ rẹ̀ wá gbogbo àwọn tí kò rọra Yorùbá bọ̀ wá ní olówó ogun tó olówó ogun ìròyìn ẹ̀ wò kábíyèsí ẹjọ́ bá kọ̀ rẹ̀ nínú ìwé máa ń kọ́ ọmọ ogun. Dada, bàbá dada, òun lè jẹ́ ìwé ìdá ìlú mọ́ gbogbo ìwọ̀n tó fẹ́ràn yìí bàbá jùlọ láti orí ìdẹ òfin wa. Gbogbo ìgbàlẹ̀ máa ń ṣe àyẹ́sí gbogbo wa tó gbogbo orí adé àti pẹ̀lú àgbẹ̀fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí fún ìgbésí ayé yìí. Ìyàwó adájọ́ lórí oríire ọjọ́ òní ẹjọ́ ó má jẹ́ nìkan fún oríire yìí mo fẹ́ kí ẹ́sẹ́lẹ́sì gómìnà wa ní ilé ọ̀nà àti alájẹ àdúgbò Dangote please come and join us. The other from Gavis himself, Your Excellency, please. And number 4 citizen of this country at some point will always be Honorable Speaker. Kábíyèsí the God of your life. We will count 180. Today, God has blessed you, God will continue to bless you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I'm not going to miss anyone. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 59, 60. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, don't be please. If you want to go like him, 74, 75, 76, I'm not anywhere, 77, 78, 79.
Please, I want to turn your attention to a special performance by the grandchildren, Abiodun and Goldmyne. They are on my left side of the stage. Cameraman, please, if you just take a step back as they have a special medley for their grandchildren.
You can't believe it.
Memories of my father growing up were of my older brothers always running around and always reporting me whenever I do anything somewhere where I shouldn't be as soon as I started working. But I noticed there was always someone that they were in awe of, and anytime he was in the house, they would all be running around and shouting, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." And that was my first introduction to my father, the awe that my brothers had for him, and the admiration and the infectious excitement that he had whenever he was around. And my first interactions with my father were in Kaduna when he was in World Division, and I'd watch him every morning standing in front of the mirror, shaving with his shaving stick. And every day I would stand and watch. My brothers didn't used to watch me because they were probably tired of watching that ritual. But I would stand every day watching him shave in front of the mirror in the bathroom. And as soon as I was tall enough for my hand to reach that sink and take that shaving stick, I took the shaving stick and I stood in front of the mirror one day and I was busy shaving away. And that was where I was when my brothers came and caught me. And they carried me, one would carry me on one armpit, the other one here. And three of them would rush me to go and report me to my mother, or if my father was around, my father, as usual. And they said, "We caught him shaving, we caught him shaving." And my father said, "You caught him shaving? No problem. Bring my aftershave." And in a flash, they like that kind of assignment. They brought the aftershave. And my father put the aftershave on my chin. I've never felt, of course, my chin was all bloody because I'd been standing there for about 15 minutes with the shaving stick, just doing damage to my chin. So by the time he put that aftershave, I felt pain like I'd never ever felt before. And that was the first lesson my father ever taught me, that actions have consequences. So, growing up with him, my next big memory of him was when we were in Lagos in 1984, going on 85, when he was working in Dodam Barracks. And every morning, there was a school bus that used to come and take my brothers to school, but I'd never go with the school bus. If they tried to force me to go with the school bus, it would be a problem. that day, I might not even go to school that day because of the cry and the tantrum. But the bus would take my brothers to school, and then when my father is going to work, I would join him in his official car, and I would ride with him to Golden Barracks. And I would stand inside the car and look at all the sentries on duty and all the armored tanks and the fighting vehicles parked on display, and everybody standing at attention, and I'd marvel and admire them. And I'd watch him come down from the vehicle and walk into his office and see him take the salute from numerous men on duty then. And that was the joy of my whole day. I'd go to school late, but at least I would do that. 5 days a week, everybody knew. And that was where I learned the discipline and honor that comes with the Nigerian army from just watching my father and observing him at his place of work. After his retirement, I was too young to understand the circumstances of his retirement, but I just noticed that he was at home a bit more often. And then he took the job as acting managing director of Foremost Dairies, the manufacturers of Samco ice cream. And it was quite popular back then. But for some strange reason, although I was 5 or 6 years old, I'd never allow anybody to see me, maybe after school, buying Fan ice cream or Walls ice cream or any other brand apart from Samco. My father would say, why are you drinking other people's products? Why are you doing that? So I would never let anybody see me doing that, drinking another product apart from Samco ice cream. And that was part of the loyalty that my father instilled in me. You have to be loyal to your brand, to your family. So anybody that shows you loyalty, you show loyalty back. And that was part of the reason why he was retired from the military. But it was a big lesson that I learned quite early on. Going through my primary and secondary school, most of the time you could find me on Sundays. Usually my father would take all of us to Ikoyi Club, me and my brothers. But it got to a point when my brothers had great and it just used to be me and him that would go to Ikoyi Club every Sunday. And he would go and he would play 4 or 5 games of squash and drink 4 or 5 beers, and then we say, okay, time to go home. And then that's the exciting part that we start. We start the rounds. We'll start either at my Auntie Tutu's house in Ikoyi or my Uncle Kule Adebi's house in Ikoyi, where we'll just pop in for a visit and he'll drink 1 beer and 1 for the road. And I'll drink my Coke and we'll go on. Climbing down Milan Bridge, we'll come down again at Yaba and go and visit his good friend then, Sir Kayode Ademola, popularly known as Sir K, where he would have another beer and 1 for the road. Each place that we'd stop at, I had my own living room where I knew how to switch on the TV. I'd sit down, drink my Coke or Fanta while we'd have his beer. Then we'd hit Ikorodu Road. Sometimes we'd stop at the Okugbe's house, my cousin's house, for 1 beer and 1 for the road. And then we'd get to GRA, and in GRA we'd stop at then Group Captain Sumonu, God rest his soul, we'd stop at his house, where my dad would again have 1 beer and 1 for the road. So that was the pattern until I too outgrew going to Ikoyi Club with him, and I became a big boy, acting big boy, or a big boy in the making. And at one point I went to Unilag, my brothers were all abroad, and it was just me and my dad. And I now started remembering some certain stories I had heard about my dad when I was younger, about how him and his late older brother, who I never met, Adebola, would use the key they use for opening sardine. They would use it to open the padlock to my grandfather's garage while he's asleep and take his car on a joyride about Abiodun and then bring the car back in the morning if my grandfather was lucky. If he was unlucky, they would have an accident with the car and get a timber lorry to tow it back to the house. But so reading those stories, me too, I learned 1 or 2 things. This is how they used to do it in those days. So that basically, I have to confess, while you were at work, there were 1 or 2 times that I actually took your Mercedes E230, which was your pride and joy then, on a couple of trips to, not Unilag, to Medilag, because I had a girlfriend then who was there, to go and, Sherubawo. So I have to confess that. And then after that, I was thrown into job market. I started my career. My dad had always wanted me to be a doctor. For some strange reason, I dropped chemistry. And I ended up doing economics in school, then accounting, and becoming a chartered accountant. But my father had always taught us, no matter what you think you are or where you are, you have to have the work that you're doing with your hands, a profession that you are doing. According to legend, my great-great-grandfather, Oba, was famed as a skilled wood carver. My great-grandfather, Oba I, was also famed as a canoe driver. My grandfather was famed in Abiodun as a sanitary inspector. My father as a soldier. And happily he instilled that tradition in us of having the work that you go to every day with which you feed your family. And I turned out to be a chartered accountant, which he might not have wanted for me initially. He wanted me to be a doctor, but at the end of the day, that's what I've become. So Kabiyesi, I want to say thank you for making me not just the man that I am, but the family man that I am. As you have chosen to instill in us the art of monogamy, we have followed your footsteps. And we have to say we are very proud of you and my mother and what you have shown us that life can be if one is dedicated, loyal, and committed. Kabiyesi, this is to you on your 80th birthday. If we can all rise and charge our glasses. And I'll hand over to my little man, Egba. I never chose any of the names of any of my children. As the tradition is, my father would always, the night before, send me a text with the 3 or 4 names that he had chosen for my children, and that is the names that the children would bear. So Ademide, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Ademide James Badebo. Today is a day that holds a special place in our hearts as we gather to honor a remarkable handsome Grandpa Kabiyesi. At 80, you are not just a big boy, you are a super big boy, and we look forward to a party to rock your 100th birthday in 20 years' time. You are so kind and loving, and our family is blessed for the important role you play. I just want everyone here to know that we have the coolest grandpa ever. Can you all please stand up with our glasses filled to toast to the best grandpa ever? Cheers to Grandpa Kabiyesi.
Ladies and gentlemen, cheers to Grandpa Kabiyesi.
existing protocol. I seek to remove to honor your fathers, your excellencies. Happy birthday, Kabiyesi.
On behalf of the grandchildren here and abroad, we present to you our lovely grandfather, Kabiyesi, this beautiful painting. We love you very much.
Indeed, a very special moment. And this, just like that picture, will be framed in time forever. the family. He was a teacher to the children as far back as the 70s, and he wishes to wish Kabisi a happy birthday. Now, Menta, over to you, sir.
Good evening, everybody. Happy show. I did you. I wish you happy birthday. I wish you many happy returns of today. I want to add little things to all the things people have spoken about the campaign. It is so lovely. It's like everybody that spoke are Yoruba. I'm an Igbo man. I came all the way from Anambra. Because I could not. I don't know what I can sacrifice to pay him back. I came in, I knew him in 1975 in Anambra. 1975. That was when Prince Dapo was growing up as a little child, then followed by Nekon as a little child. Then he was crawling on me, climbing on me, while I was busy taking care of these two children. I didn't know that I was not doing only government job. I didn't know. After the children have passed from me, I knew that so I can be recognized, I can be loved. That's what they do in the family. They will not remember me. Olori will not. Olori will not leave me alone. Abiodun will not leave me alone. The children will not leave me alone. Every Christmas, these children will make sure that I celebrate my Christmas. Alake, we just left for UK. That was yesterday. If he did not see me that he was not going anywhere, I will try my possible best to meet him in God, so fantastic. Is it Nekon? I will call Nekon if I call Nekon. Uncle Nemeka, how are you? Like the father speaks. How are you? Oh, yeah, I'm coming. The next thing I will see is Alake. So, I'm an Igbo man, that law. I was hearing people talking about law from Kadis. It is natural. He does not have no in his dictionary. If you have problems with him, learn in Amharic. He will not tell you no. It's okay, let's see what we can do. He will encourage you that yes is there. Will make you to have peace of mind in you. And he has continued to beat you up to this time around. So I don't want to, I am full of words. I just want you to know that I'm an Igbo man, and that love they have for Yoruba, that they have it outside Yoruba. And I wish him many happy results of today. God bless him. You will live and live when he wants to live. Honoring myself, so wonderful. Throughout the time I think I was when I want they are taking care of him. They are taking care of me. Even my little mother, I can get it here. I can get it here now. It's a God, and it's a God in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you.
Everybody sing, everybody dance. Let's just celebrate while you dance. We go to party, bravo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We go to party, bravo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing our song all night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long, all night. People dancing all in the street, singing in the phone in the bed. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play, 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 play. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Let's just tell me what you dance. We go to party, bravo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We go to party, bravo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing my song all night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel Goldmyne TV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.